In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best ice hockey player to never play a single game in the NHL. Mark Messier, Wayne Gretzky, Jari Kurri, Grant Fuhr, Paul Coffey, those are one of the most memorable sets of players in the National Hockey League, and they all played for the same team, the Edmonton Oilers. When they were together, they had tremendous amount of success, winning 4 Stanley Cups. Back in those days, there were very little amount of teams that could beat the Edmonton Oilers or even come close to their talent level. There is one player that could perhaps been the best in the world, but a part of him could never make the transition to the NHL. His name is Tony Hand. He was born on the 15th of August, 1967 in Edinburgh, Scotland. He is the second son of David and Lorraine Hand. Hockey wasn't a known sport in Scotland, but Hand was extremely interested in hockey at a very young age. He made his senior debut on the 20th of September 1981 at the age of 14 against the Fife Flyers when the Murrayfield Racers had a player shortage. His professional debut was in 1982 for the Murrayfield Racers of the British Hockey League. As a 16-year-old right winger in a men's league, he scored 39 points in 22 games and never looked back after that. The following year, he had only played 30 games, but managed to score 52 goals and 42 assists for 95 points. Keep in mind, he was only 17 years old. That same year, he led Great Britain to the World Juniors. After a successful offseason, he again improved his skill by putting up 164 points in 36 games as an 18-year-old. No National Hockey League scout would ever think to look for talent in the British Hockey League, especially during the 1980s, but the Oilers' Barry Fraser noticed him. After another year in the BHL, the British Hockey League, he was selected in the 12th round, 252nd overall by the Edmonton Oilers in 1986. The Edmonton Oilers scouting staff, coaches, managers didn't think he would turn out to be anything in the NHL, and they were right. The Edmonton Oilers wanted him to play in the WHL to improve his skills, but he declined because he was extremely homesick. After another year in the BHL where he scored 105 goals in 35 games, he changed his mind and tried out for the Victoria Cougars of the WHL. He didn't adjust to the North American game though, as he only played 3 games in the WHL, but he did have 4 goals and 4 assists for 8 total points, and after that he returned to Scotland and never went back to North America. After playing 8 seasons between 1986 and 1994 and scoring at least 140 points every season, keep in mind every season was between 32 and 45 games. He got many offers to play hockey all around the world, but he declined due to not being able to leave his home country. He got a guaranteed roster spot on HPK of Finland's SM Liga, but declined. Scotland was his home. He spent his entire career in Scotland and England, scoring as many as 222 points in 44 games. As he grew older, he took on the role of a player and head coach for the Edinburgh Capitals and the Manchester Phoenix. He spent 31 years of his life playing professional hockey, and some of us are left to wonder, what if he had ever played in the NHL? Would he be the next best player? How many points could he have put on the Oilers dynasty team? He retired in the 2014-15 season at the age of 48 years old. Saying that he could have been as good as Wayne Gretzky is a little bit of a stretch, and we're really never going to find out, as he played all of his career in the British Hockey League, and that league, the talent level isn't up to par as to many other leagues around the world, but his numbers were undeniable, and he will most definitely go down as the best player in the history of British ice hockey. So thank you to everyone for coming on to watch this video. I want to give a huge thank you to Alex, who actually came to me with this idea. He said he wanted to make a write-up about it and wanted me to turn it into a video, so huge thank you to him. This was a fantastic idea. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you can go drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily NHL content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.